Okay, so our Get to Pink group is up and running. We have our first incentive that is going, which is for the blending buds, which I love. I love them. You just soak them in a little bit of water, squeeze it out, and they blend your makeup perfect. It comes with two. I use one for the highlight, and I use another one for the contouring. I can post a video soon about how I personally highlight and contour with the blending buds. There's a ton of videos though on how to highlight and contour that you can look up on YouTube, but if you want me to make you one, I would gladly do that. So in order to earn these, you just have to sell $250 personally, and then you're going to go into a drawing for these. The reason why I put $250 for you to sell personally for the challenge is because that is the qualifying number that you have to personally sell to get to pink. So just helps you with a little incentive to get there. So here's a few tips for selling off of Facebook. One is to, when you go out to eat, is to, if you see a waitress or whatever that you really think would love it, kind of nonchalantly bring it up. Or give her a mascara for free if you really think she looks to you like a hustler or a go-getter. I have sold so much product out of my purse when I go to the hair salon. That's a big seller for me. I just keep it in my purse, and you know that your hair salon lady is always chatting with you, asking you what you're doing, how's your day going, what you've been up to. You guys completely catch up. You tell her about your mascara business that you've been doing, how it's been blowing up on Facebook, and that the stuff is really good for you, and it's just crazy. And then whip one out, show her how it works, and either she'll want to buy it or someone in the chair next to you might overhear your conversation and ask about it. That's what happened to me. And then we started talking about other products, and I actually had some of the other products in my purse. Gracie, it's okay. It's just Matt. Gracie, it's okay. But that's another way to do it, and to have all of to have it on you. In-home parties. In-home parties are really great. So if you have a friend who has like a bunch of friends, and you're like, hey, you know what, I'm really new to this, and I just got my kit. I don't have that much stuff, but I think it would be fun just to go. So bring just what you have, your personal products, set it all out on a table, and just kind of explain to people about what the product is, how it's new, why you started doing it. And even if you were starting to do it just to be a kidnapper, be honest. Tell them why you came into this. I get so many more people to join my team when I'm completely honest with them, and I tell them, I got to where I am because I was a kidnapper. I didn't even know if I was going to love it. I just thought the 99 was a better deal. And then I was just never going to sell it. And then my friends and family started wearing it and loving it, and then it blew up to this. And if you would have told me last year that I would be doing this, I would have told you you're crazy. So that's another way. And then you're in front of so many people where they can actually see you and talk to you and connect with you. And you can tell them how much this has changed your life and what this has done for you. Or if you're new, how much, you're in these groups and you feel like you're happier and you feel more empowered and everything. That's a great way. One-on-ones are so great. If you say, hey, makeover day, somebody come over and if you can do the makeup on yourself to show them, they can watch you do your own makeup if you don't have the right colors for them. And you can say, yeah, look at this BB cream, what it does for me. I mean, I know you're a shade darker than me, but then they know their color, and then they're going to order from you while they're there, and it'll ship right to their house. So having people over constantly is great. Or if you invite a family member over and say, hey, bring a buddy with you when you come. Just come on over, we'll have a girls' day or have a wine night or whatever. And if you have one night, you can not even say anything about your business at all. And then while you guys are having a few glasses of wine or whatever, or water or pop, whatever you drink, kind of just bring it into the conversation. Like, what have you been doing for work? Oh, I've been doing this, blah, blah, blah. Well, then they normally ask, well, what have you been up to? Oh, I'm sure you've seen those posts on Facebook, but it's honestly more than I thought it was going to be. It's wonderful. And then you can just kind of go in from there and tell them what you've learned and what you're doing and what it's all about. And people love it. So there's so many ways that you can get off Facebook and you can talk to people and connect with people. And Facebook is still a great tool. It's a great tool to get the shout outs out and to talk to people that way. But being personal is great. And if you have a friend or somebody who you think that this would be perfect for, and you're like, I'm telling you, I know they would be so great at this, guess what else? Somebody else thinks that too. So you gotta jump on that, because I've made that mistake myself. I was too nervous to talk to a girl, and a month later, I see that she's selling. And I was like, man, I knew she'd be good. Obviously, someone else knew she'd be good too. So you never know unless you ask. So just ask. And if somebody says no, remember, it's not like no forever. It's just not right now. And most of the time, a no on Facebook, I mean, it's a no on Facebook, big deal. But when you're in person, most of the time, when you actually see it or talking to somebody, they like the product, they're feeling it on their hand, they're seeing it, they feel that our Glorious primer feels so soft, it feels like silk, and they have to have it. And normally primers stink, or they're white, or they're gloopy, and they feel ours, or they're oily, and they're like, oh my gosh, and they love it. And then there you go, because it's right in person. But they can't feel it, touch it, see it on Facebook. So if they're over at your house or you stop by them, I've even done, you can do office parties. Go to somebody's office and see if they want to, have set up a little party at their office. When you're going to the doctor's office, hand the receptionist your business card with a few sample packs in. Most of the time, receptionists love makeup. They're in the public every day. They're always keeping up with their appearances. They're always getting their nails done, hair done. They're in public. So their makeup is very important. It's something that they're putting on every day. Another great thing to do is if you have a local business that you can talk to, a local restaurant, like we have Casa Real around here, you can go and talk to the owner and just say, hey, I was wondering if on a deal night, like if they, let's say they have like some kind of promotion that they run on every Tuesday night, it's like half off margaritas or something, and you say, hey, I'll bring X amount of people. Can I have a table in the back? I'm going to have a few of my products. Do you mind? And I will promote your business on my Facebook page. I'll spread the words to my friends and family, because then they're going to come up, and then you can do it like once a month and always have the new, a new product with you, or something that you have on hand, so everyone knows that on that night in particular they can come up and have it. Some people call it like mascara martinis, or mascara margaritas, or mascara mimosas, or whatever you want to call it. And that's always a good way. And then you're in the public, and people who just came into the restaurant to eat are seeing everyone laugh and talking about all these really great makeup things, and then they'll come over to your table and say, hey, what is this? I've seen this on Facebook, I've heard about it, but I always just scroll through it because I don't know, I have no idea about this, and I just haven't really asked, but I've seen it, because it normally takes a person 100 times to see something before they act on it. So when that's why it's so important when you are posting, to post at least 2 to 3 times a day, and keep your family in between, keep it personal, keep it still you, so it's not all business. But that's why you keep like doing selfies and stuff like that, and your own videos, so you keep it a happy medium. But 100 times, it takes 100 times for someone to see something to be like, you know what, I'm finally going to try that. I've seen it a million times. I mean, I've had people who it took them 8 months to try what I had, and now they're presenters of mine. So don't rule anyone out. And it's social networking. It's keeping up. I mean, you're never going to run out of people. There's so many people in this world. So if you run out of friends, there's still more people. There's so many more people. You can catch a conversation with anybody. Eric Worre says, if you're really worried about running out of people, join something. If you have enough time on your hands where you can join a gym, you can meet a whole gym crowd, and you can have some new friends at the gym, or a mommy group, or a dog group, or something, or take your dog to obedience school and meet some people there. This world is full of people. There's so many people. So just get out there and kind of break out of your shell and meet some people. Hope I helped. Thanks.